Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is Master Alex. Welcome. Today I would like to share with you one of the good example how you can change your destiny, how you can have a better luck. You know which is possible. Not even to have a better luck, but even change your destiny to have a higher level in your life. We have one of the good example in the previous time, which is from the Ming Dynasty. It's around like 16th century, around few hundred years from now on, which is the real example. And the person we're talking about is called Mr. Liao-Fan. He has a really incredible experience how he can change his destiny and become the person what he wants to become. So this is really incredible story. And you can learn from it, and then there's something you can also use it to help you to have a better luck. But you know that when Mr. Liao-Fan, when he was young, he don't have a really optimistic childhood, because when the time he was young, his dad just passed away. So he can only live with his mom, just two of them, live together. And you can imagine, this is like a few hundred years before, traditional Chinese family, a single mom and a son stay together. So you can imagine the financial situation is not so optimistic, because at that time, the gentleman, actually is the main source of income. It's the responsibility for the dad to earn a living and then to support their family. But for Mr. Liao-Fan, it's not really good for him, because his dad just passed away, so he can only live with his mom, and he suffers some financial difficulty at that time. So his mom just decided, hey, if this is the case, why you quit your school? I mean, for the Mr. Liao-Fan, quit your school and study something practical. So his mom decided, hey, maybe Mr. Liao-Fan can quit the school and study Chinese medicine. At least later on, he can make a living. He can raise his family, and then he can earn a living, and then support himself and support his family. So Mr. Liao-Fan also accept this offer and quit the school and study Chinese medicine. But you know that he is not really satisfied. He don't like it, because at that time, the majority, the people, the young people, the aim is to study well and then to get a good result for the examination, and then to enter to the government hierarchy, become a government officer. So this is the main goal, the main objective for the majority of the young people. But unfortunately, Mr. Liao-Fan, he cannot do that, because he needs to make a living. So he do that, and there's a one time when he go to a temple. The temple is called Wenji, and he met with another master. This master is called Master Hong. Master Hong is a really professional in advanced, like a fortune telling, but it's more advanced. And when this Master Hong take a look for this Mr. Liao-Fan, he said that, hey, you should keep on study and you have a good result. Why you quit your school? It doesn't make sense. And at that time, Mr. Liao-Fan is so shocked. Hey, how he can say that? Although he think, yeah, I should study, I should keep on study, and I believe I can have a government job later on. But because his mom asked him to do that, so there's nothing he can do. So Mr. Liao-Fan is so surprised. Hey, why this Master Hong tell him this story? So what he decides, he want to bring Mr. Master Hong go home and introduce to his mom. So he do that. When two of them, they go home and match with his mom. His mom is also really smart. His mom do some testing, ask this Master Hong to do some calculation, and every calculation is so correct for before. So they're really shocked, and his mom asked Mr. Liao-Fan, be nice to him and take his advice if this is the case. So because this is like a word from the master, so he do that. So this is something amazing. And Master Hong do some like a calculation for Mr. Liao-Fan Yun for the next year. Next year there will be 3 majority examination if he keep going to to study in school, and he even calculate what kind of score he can get from this examination. So Mr. Liao-Fan Yun do that, take his advice and go back to school and keep on study. And for next year, all these 3 examination, the result happened exactly the same as this Master Hong mentioned. So he was so surprised. And Mr. Liao-Fan Yun decided, hey, I need to ask Master Hong to help me to calculate for my whole life. So I have like a footprint for my life, and then I know how to do. So he do that. And Master Hong is also really good. He do all those like a detailed calculation, which year what will happen, which year what will happen. And for the calculation, he said that, so for the overall that as forecast, Mr. Liao-Fan Yun has a life expectancy is 33 years old. So he can live in his 30 years old, and then after 53 years old, he will gone. And the toppest like government job he can get is from like a Sichuan province, one of like a county mayor. So this is the highest like a job, like a high position he can get from the school, from the government. And for the whole life, Mr. Liao-Fan Yun have no son. So this is the main forecast for Master Hong. And Mr. Liao-Fan Yun take the advice and follow his life footprint to achieve what he can get from this government job. So everything is happen according to the forecast. So it's quite amazing. And that's one time. One time, Mr. Liao-Fan Yun go to another temple, and this is a Buddha temple, and he met another master. This master is like a Buddhist master, and his name is called Wan Gok Sim Si. And he met with this master, and there's a meditation class for them. So this is a 3-day meditation class. And at this 3-day meditation class, the master is so surprised. Hey, how this gentleman can be so like quiet and have some like a serenity in mind, peace of mind, just sit here without any like ups and downs in emotional, without any like crazy idea come from his mind. So all the 3 days, Mr. Liao-Fan Yun just sit here, do the meditation, really quiet, calm down. It's hardly possible for a young guy to do that. So this master was so surprised and asked, hey, how you can do that? And Mr. Liao-Fan Yun is so honest. He tell this master the whole story, how he met Master Hong and do the calculation. And you know that at this time, this master just laughed. And he said that, I thought you were special. You're quiet, you have a peace of mind in the whole 3 days. Not all the people can do that. But after I heard what you told me, you are just a normal person. You just waste your life. And he keep on laughing. And Mr. Liao-Fan Yun is also so surprised why this master will say something like this. So he keep asking, hey, what's going on? What's the detail? And you know, this master tell him that, do you know that the calculation you have is really good, but it's for the normal person. You know that if, let's say, if you are the most evil guy in the world, you do all the bad thing, you are out of this calculation. This calculation cannot calculate your life because you are so bad. And it's the same case. If you are the most sincere, most kind, most nice person, do all the charity all the time, you are also can escape from this calculation. This calculation cannot boundary, cannot hold you tight. You will become something special. And Mr. Liao-Fan Yun is so surprised. Oh wow, this is something new. He didn't hear something similar before. And he keep asking this master how he can do that, how he can have a better life, have a better future. And this master tell him that, okay, let me tell you that I will give you a book, and you can write down every single day, just do a diary to record all the things happen in your whole day. For something you do is good, you just mark it down. For something you do is bad, also mark it down. Let's say today you do 5 good things, and today you do 3 bad things. You just use 5 minus 2, so the net is you do 2 good things. You calculate it. And if you want to change your destiny, you can make a wish to become something you want. But you need to promise in front of the Buddha. You promise to do, let's say, 3,000 good things in order for you to make your wish come true. And Mr. Liao-Fan Yun followed that. And the first wish is he wants to be a government officer in certain level, and he commits to do 3,000 good things. So he keep doing that. But because it's in the beginnings, so it's quite tough for him to do that. He do something good, but also he commits some bad thing daily. So every day he can only do some for the next, not too many. So for these 3,000 good things, he need to take 10 years to do that. And he also need his mom to help him to do that. But you know why? For the calculation before from Master Hong, actually the result is getting better. Let's say for his score, he get the 3rd when Master Hong tell him he got the 3rd this year, but actually he got the 1st one. And everything seems to be getting better and better and better. So after this 10 years is gone, he was so surprised. And he finally completes these 3,000 good things. So he aimed for more, aimed for better, a better position, a better future. And this time, Mr. Liao-Fan Yun commit to do 10,000 good things in order for him to make his wish come true. So he told this story to his mom, and his mom is so pissed off and cannot realize it. And his mom told him that, Liao-Fan Yun, you do this 3,000 good things. You need my help, and it takes you 10 years to do that. And right now, you commit for 10,000 good things. How many years you can do that? How many years for you to last until you can get this done? So this is a crazy. So Mr. Liao-Fan Yun also feel feel lost, and he don't know how to do. So he go to bed, and he have a wonderful dream. In this wonderful dream, a supernatural, he believes is the God, tell him that, hey, this is simple. If you want to do this 10,000 good things, just simple. Right now, you're a government officer. You can control the tax. You just deduct the tax. Tens of thousands of people will benefit from this tax deduction. So why you don't do that? You will get this 10,000 good thing commitment, get it done. So at the next morning, when Mr. Liao-Fan Yun wake up, he bring this solution to this go to the temple to visit this Buddha's temple master again and tell him about the dream he had last time. And this temple master also think that, hey, this is possible. Why you don't do that? So Mr. Liao-Fan Yun do that, and he also committed to buy the lunch for the monk, for the monk. He buy a 10,000 meal for the monk. So this is also a good thing. So, and he write a book. This book is I want to share with you. It's called the Liao-Fan 4 Lesson. This book is when his time is 69, he write this book to his son and tell his son, hey, how you can change your destiny to have a better luck. But do you remember last time, previously I told you the calculation from Master Hong is Mr. Liao-Fan Yun has no son, and he will die in his age for 53. But actually, when his age is 69, he write a book to his son. He have a son, and he live much longer than 53. So for the whole life expectancy, Mr. Liao-Fan died when the age is 74. So he lived like 21 years more than expected. And previously he has no son, but right now he has a son. And previously the position he can get is like a county mayor, but right now he can have like a higher government position when he's in the government hierarchy. So everything is getting better and better. If you guys want to have a copy of the book, email me or leave me your email address. I will send to you free of charge. And this is exactly a good example how you can change your life, how you can have a better luck, and how you can even have a better destiny for yourself. Your life is based on you to create a better future. So I wish you good luck. If you have anything you want me to help, just let me know. I will help you. And I wish you good luck and have a better future. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about traditional feng shui setting and knowledge, I have a book in Amazon.com. The name is Practical Feng Shui 101. You can go there, take a look. I put a link down below. And if you want to learn more about current feng shui setting and yearly feng shui tips, I also have a book for you, free of charge. I put a link down below. You're welcome to go there, download it. And thanks for watching. Good luck.